Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, what I'm gonna do is like a... Wait, I know what you're thinking. I know. What is this? This is my hair, unstyled, unruled. Yeah, like I do have my undercut still. So yeah, this is what happens when I wash it and leave it to dry naturally. So I'm in my pyjamas and I thought, why not do a video? My neighbours might complain, but usually they complain at music, not talking. So if they complain at talking, then they can get fucked.
Fuck you, asshole.
So yeah, this is going to be like a favourites video, like full face of products I'm obsessed with. Some of them I'm not obsessed with, but we'll get into that. I was going to do like a demo rolling video, but I didn't want to do that today, so yeah. I'm sorry, if I keep looking down here, it's because my monitor's over there. I need to move it, and also I've got a big fat mirror here, and it's like looking at me, and it's like my double chin is like my main focus. So I've like cleaned and organised my like beauty room. It looks pretty nice. I might actually show you. Okay guys, so that's where I've like moved my lipsticks to, and those are like my favourites at the side. So those are pretty cool. I've got some others stored in the back. This section is like my face care, so we've got like a bunch of Ordinary, Mario Badescu, I don't know, face things. These are my highlighting things, so I've got highlighters, pretty much highlighters, and then we're moving on. So I've recently got this setting powder, so that I've yet to try that. This is going to be in the video, not this one. I don't think I'm not sure. So I've got my beauty blenders, my brushes, moisturizers, got my Fenty. I wanted to keep these separate to remind me how amazing Rihanna is. Got derma rollers. Then we've got my light skinned foundations. This is my natural skinned foundations. We've got primers, like pore grabbing primers. We've got my dark skinned foundations when I like a tan, and also we've got like bronzers, contouring stuff, setting sprays, and then we've just got like a few things that I grab too. And then on this side we've got like miscellaneous. In this drawer is like my brow things, glitters, few primers, mascaras, lashes, God knows what's in there, some palettes, and then these are like all of my palettes. I don't know where I'm going to store the palettes. I need to like get some palettes. I'm thinking about putting some up there. Then I've got some hair care stuff over there, and then underneath here is like my salon-y bit. And yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much my organisation skills. It was a mess before, and I really need to like stop swearing and stuff, because I want to like broadcast myself to like a wider audience. Not that I care, I do want to do it, but whatever. Anyway, diving straight into the video. So first up, this is a bit of an unusual one. I've actually used these products on my channel before. So this one is the Nivea Daily Essentials 1 Minute Urban Detox Mask, and this is the Pore Refine one. So the one that I've talked about before on this channel is the moisturising one. It kind of reminds me of the Glam Glow moisturising one. It's like the blue one. I do have it, but I'm running out. So yeah, it reminds me of that. It's like really hydrating, really nice, but it's like so affordable, and I use it as a moisturiser sometimes, and it's just absolutely amazing. But what I feel about this one is just it really does shrink your pores. So what you do with this one, you wet your face, you put it on, and it like heat activate. It's like self-heat activating, so whilst you've been in it, it feels warm and hot, and it actually does like shrink your pores. So I'm going to zoom you in my pores right now, because they are quite large from today, and then I'm going to go use this, wash my face, and come back and show you like the difference. So yeah, so my light's kind of blurring it, but you can, I'm sorry about my nose hair. You can kind of see like how large my pores are on this side, and then on this side there's, I'm sorry about my acne scars. They're not spots, they're acne scars. As you all know, I'm like derma rolling, so I'm really sorry. Oh my god, look at that. So yeah, these are like my pores. This is what I suffer with. So I'm gonna go use the mask, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I am back, and I actually feel as though it's wet. Like, there's no denying that the mask works. I mean, I've still got visible pores, but nowhere near as bad as there was. It's like so good. So yeah, that is my number one, well, my first amazing product, especially if like you're oily through your T-zone, because I'm quite dry everywhere else, so like I'm quite oily like through my T-zone. So yeah, this is like a number one staple in, say, I don't like washing my face in the morning, but since using this I really do, because I just feel as though like gets my pores absolutely shrunk and snatched. Okay, so second favourite product that I'm obsessed with is this moisturiser from Simple, and it's the Clear Skin Oil Balancing Moisturiser. So the reason I love this product is because I love moisturisers. I'm all about moisturising the face, whether you're oily, dry, combination. Oil is different to moisture, and people have got to understand that, and I feel as though if your skin is moisturised and amazing, it's gonna look good. So obviously, if you don't know me by now or you're new to this channel, I used to be obsessed with this moisturiser, and this is my 5th bottle now, and like over a year ago. So I started using the L'Oreal one like over a year ago, and I'm still using it to this day. But the difference is I use the L'Oreal one at a night because it's more light. I feel as though it gets in there a bit more, and it's just a little bit deeper, and it's a little bit light, and I don't really like having heavier things on during the night. But getting back to this Simple one, I just really love this one because it's oil balancing, as it says, but it's got zinc in it as well. And it's just really, I like moisturisers that I'll apply this actually. So I like antibacterial things, because with me getting spots and working around in a place where there's dust all the time and stuff like that, I just really like the fact that this is antibacterial. It controls the oil in my T-zone, and since using it, I think it was like £3 something this, but since using it, honestly, wow. If you've watched my channel before, you know that I've got like crap skin. So I've been wanting to find something. I started the proactive system, and it was I stopped using it because it was horrible. But since dermarolling, which I feel has helped with my texture, it's helped a lot. I absolutely love dermarolling. But this moisturiser, since using it, I think it's due to other things as well as this moisturiser, so I don't really want to say, oh well, it's this moisturiser. But since using this, it's like helped a hell of a lot. I find myself not getting much oil in here, and I know it's due to the powdering as well as this, but it's just made, because I put it all over my face as well, I'm getting less or fewer breakouts. So like around here I'm getting breakouts, and maybe I think that's one, but overall else it's acne scars, and acne scars, and that's literally pretty much it. Now when I'm wearing a matte foundation, I do like to mix this with a liquid highlighter, and it gives you an absolute amazing dewy glow, and I feel as though it's like a knockoff version of the MAC strobe cream. But this really does help to control oil, and I just really, I'm definitely repurchasing this because I absolutely love it. It's so good. So next up in my obsessions is this is a small one, so don't judge. I'll get my big one out. So the next one is this Benefit Porefessional primer. Now I've got the little version. This is the pearl one because I got it like thingy, so this is kind of like a full tube, but I have used this one. Do you know when you watch YouTubers and you're like, does it really work? I have huge, you see these YouTubers and they're like, oh, it's full coverage, and you're like, but is it? Like, they don't have spots like you, like especially me. I hate it when someone says, oh, it's full coverage, and it's like, well, you've got perfect skin, so it clearly isn't. So with this Benefit one, I was like, I've got massive pores, does it really work? And I have tried everything. And what I found is it does and it doesn't. And it's just the way you use it. So like say I've gone in with the Nivea Urban whatever to minimise my pores. So what I like to do with this is put it where my pores are most large, which is not necessarily my chin, but I like to put it there anyway. My nose, my forehead, and especially here, as you've seen. So rather than massaging it in, which most people do, I like to beauty blender it in, and I've found that this works wonders. It works so much more than using your fingers. Because if you think about it, like when you're doing your foundation, I love using a beauty blender because I just feel as though it presses it in, it gives you an amazing effect. So I do the same with this, and it's worked absolutely 110%. I mean, my pores are still visible, don't get me wrong, but they're 150% less, and I'm absolutely obsessed. And when you see these beauty influencers, you don't believe a word that they say, because half the time it's like, what? And they've got perfect skin. But with me having large pores, and you can absolutely see throughout the whole entire category, I do have large pores, but this, and since using powder as well, my pores, like my skin looks so much better. So this is why I absolutely love this product. Just a quick other thing about the Benefit Porefessional is when you've got a full face of makeup on as well, and your pores, like your oils start coming out and your pores do still, like they come through more, you can put this on top of your foundation. And I have done this before, and wow, honestly, I would not lie, honestly it is sick. I'm holding it the wrong way around. Honestly, it's absolutely amazing. It works. Just take it a bit on your finger, go like do it with your beauty blender on top of your foundation, and it's so amazing. Honestly, I swear. And as you can tell, I'm a little bit like, I always struggle when tanning my hands. Like, can someone help me with tanning my hands, because I struggle. Like, this is like beautiful, but I struggle. Okay, so usually I might go in with another primer. Like, sometimes I'm like, it depends what like foundation I'm wearing, but because I'm obsessed with this foundation, what I like to go in with is either Fix Plus or this Iconic London. I'm not going to zoom you in because everyone like kind of knows it. So this is the Iconic London Prep Setting Glow. So what I like to do with this is just spray my face, and I do like this, but I don't. The reason why I like it is because it does give you like a little bit of a sparkle, and I like spraying it on my face. The reason I don't like this is because it is super glittery. It's so glittery. So say if you went out in the sun, you're gonna notice the glitter on your face. So I think they do say you can use it to set your foundation and stuff, but I wouldn't if I was you, otherwise you're gonna get like a face of glitter. So I would put it underneath your foundation, and that's where you're gonna get the best out of it. Okay, so moving on, the next one I'm obsessed with is, yeah, I couldn't get this to work because of the packaging, but it's the Revolution Conceal and Define in the shade C3. So because I've fake tanned, this shade is too light for me. So what I've been doing, because I have tanned, and the only reason I have tanned is to use the foundation that I'm going to be using, because I don't want to waste it. Now, I love being tanned, don't get me wrong, but it's just so much upkeep and so much, not hassle, but it is so much upkeep. So this is why I'm trying to like get rid of the foundation so I can order lighter version, because I've got so many light foundations that I want to try and test and just do it without the tan, and plus the hand situation, I mean, come on. So this concealer is light, so that's why I'm putting it underneath the foundation. So the reason why I like this concealer is it's amazing, it's full coverage, it doesn't dry out my skin, and it's so cheap. And I've been wanting to try the Tarte Shape Tape, but it's not available in the UK, and if you want to get it in the UK it's even more expensive, and I just don't understand American brands. It's like, why can't you, like, say, put it on a website called Beauty Bay or Cult Beauty or anything like that? Why can't you make it accessible to the world, where you're going to make a bigger profit than just in America? And that's what I don't understand. And it's the same with Kylie Cosmetics. Like, I've unfollowed Kylie off everything. I've unfollowed her off Twitter, I've unfollowed her off Instagram, I've unfollowed her off everywhere, because it's like, if you can't make your products accessible to a wider spectrum, why? it's like coming out with a foundation and not being inclusive in darker tones. Nah. Just why bother? Why fucking bother? So concealer is down and lit, ran over. So this foundation. I do have a few foundations that I'm obsessed with, one of them being the Dior Forever, L'Oreal, all that lot. I do love the Fenty, it's kind of growing on me, but this foundation I've found myself coming back to, dreaming about, and I think it's the ingredients in it as well. So the foundation, of course, is the Too Faced Born This Way, and this is in the shade Warm Beige, which is my tan shade, so if it doesn't match, I'm sorry, it might be a bit dark for the camera, but it looks amazing in real life. The reason why I love this foundation is mainly because it's like a dewy to not so dewy finish, but also because of the ingredients. So when I put this on, I just feel as though underneath I know that it's doing amazing wonders for my skin. So I feel as though I sway more towards that, whereas other foundations you don't really know, like they don't really say like it's full coverage, it's this, it's that, but they don't put anything like hyaluronic acid, coconut oil. Like when wearing this foundation I'm just like, ooh, you know what I mean? Let's blend and we'll talk some more. So that is the foundation blended. As you can see, it really does match, like maybe not here because it does in real life, but it doesn't on camera. But that's just the way it is. Like in real life, it does look really nice, but the ring light and the camera, and plus it hasn't settled down yet. But in real life, it does look amazing. And the reason I've told you why I love this foundation is because of the ingredients, but it covers pretty much what I want it to cover. And it just gives you a healthy glow, and it still looks skin-like. I've got so many compliments whilst wearing this foundation, and I'm obsessed with this foundation, sorry. So the next thing I'm obsessed with, and it's not this powder, so I'm just going to show you it, I'm not going to zoom you in. This is the RCMA powder, and not that I'm obsessed with this powder, it's basically, I found a love for powder. And I never used to use powder because I just found that I hated the way it made my skin look, and that's kind of the reason why I thought my skin was dry. But I don't actually think, I think it's like a combination of dry to not. And since using powder on my face, and especially within my makeup routine, it's changed. I've got so many more compliments on how my foundation and my skin look on camera. It just looks even better. It just looks absolutely amazing. Like I'm not afraid, whereas I was afraid of powder, I'm not anymore, if that makes sense. So yeah, I really love powder. And I'm also, if you've seen my review on the Jolie Beauty brushes, I'm obsessed with these as well. They're just super soft, they're absolutely amazing. And yeah, so I don't really like to bake with the powder. I did get this today, the Beauty Bakery flour setting powder. I was going to use this today, but I was a bit like, I know that I'm obsessed with powder now, but I didn't want to use it just in case, because I don't really know how it's going to react and stuff, so yeah. And do you see how using the powder is kind of like brought everything back to the neck shade? So this is where I can let my headband off because I don't really do anything else to my forehead anymore, whereas I used to. Okay, so I'm going to do my brows, but next up I'm going to do contour. So I did used to do cream contour, but what I found with cream contour is when I used to do it, it used to I kind of feel as though it used to pick up my makeup off of this area here, and it looks better when I'm tanned, and especially in this shade of colour, because it just looks amazing, my opinion. But when I'm pale, I just feel as though the redness shows more through the shades of foundation that I wear. So that's why I kind of tend to go to a deeper, a little bit of a more tanned shade for foundation, and although it doesn't really match, no one really sees above here anyway, so I'm not really that bothered. But yeah, I did go for a cream contour, but now I really love the powder contour. I've really loved it. So I use the Revolution Pro HD powder contour, and when I'm pale I tend to use this shade, but usually I've been using this shade when I'm tanned. And obviously I'm using the Julie Beauty brush, and ever since I've first used this I'm obsessed with this brush. It's just amazing. So I'm going to show you. So take on this shade, tap it a bit off, and here we go. Look how diffused and amazing that looks. It just looks so nice. This brush and this, heaven. Alright guys, so I'm just gonna camera under my brows because my brows do need doing by benefit and I ain't got paid yet. But my favourite products to use are the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in the shade medium brown. You don't have to use this one, I just like a thin thing. Like I used to fill, well I still do, like fill my brows out with like a thin pencil. But lately I've been like lining them where I want it, and then going in with a thicker brow pencil, and this is just the Sleek Cosmetics one. And this is in the shade, I think it's, yeah, this is the shade Dark, which is the darkest that they go because the lighter ones don't suit me, so I tend to go with this one. So yeah, these two are my favourite brow products. Alright guys, so I'm just gone ahead and primed my eyes as well. So my next obsession, palettes, eye palettes. So this isn't going to pick up in the viewfinder, but the Fenty Beauty eyeshadow palette, everyone knows I love Rihanna by now. If you can't tell, like, you ready? There's Renner, so yeah. But yeah, I really love this eyeshadow palette. Last time I went with all the warm shades, which I love, so I think I'm going to maybe do something with this eye. I did have an eye planned, but I can't remember what I was going to do, so I'm just going to have to see what happens. But yeah. Okay guys, so I'm back. This eye is really starting to leak, so I've kind of like got to be quick. But yeah, so I've just gone off camera, put some lashes on and some mascara, and I've also dipped into the Galaxy palette and just added a little bit more of the shimmer and added a bit of a couple of shades because I am obsessed with this palette. Now the lashes, I'm obsessed with these as well. These are the eye layer ones, most wanted, in the shade, by the way, so do this, in the style Gimme Gimme. They're £11 something from Boots, so grab them if you can. These are the cheapest ones that remind me of Miami by Lily, so if you can, grab them because I'm obsessed with them. They are so amazing. And yeah, I'm gonna get straight on to highlight. I don't know why, but whenever I put lashes on and all stuff like that, my eyes start watering so bad, but this one is like really bad. Like I don't know if you can see, like right here is like all watery and it's all coming off and I don't understand. Okay, so when I'm tanned, this is the palette that I go to, and which is the Bretman Rock times Morphe, or Morphe times Bretman Rock. But unfortunately I dropped it the other day and I smashed this shade, which was so amazing, which was Vacation, which is one of my faves. But when I'm tanned, I do like to dive into this palette. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the brush. I'm obsessed with this brush as well because fan brushes, I just feel as though it diffuses it rather than say like a pointed brush where I feel as though a fan brush just diffuses it and it's just more natural. So what I like to do is take a bit of Mahu, this gold shade, and mix it with Get Laid, and then tap off a little bit of the excess and away we'll go. Now can you see how like the brush just diffuses it and makes it look just so amazing and natural. I don't know if it's going to pick up, but I'm obsessed. So I'm going to go in with my amazing favourite, which is the Kylie lipstick in Malibu. Now I really love these lipsticks, and I've also got the lips pencil to match, but shipping them to the UK is really too much expense, so I've kind of gone off it. Like I've unfollowed it on everything because if she ain't willing to ship them over like Jeffree Star does, then I don't want to know, because at the end of the day, like fair enough there's fraud going on, but Jeffree does it And if she can't do it, then I don't want to know, because at the end of the day she's thinking about her customers or anything like that. So yeah, I'm going to enjoy this while I can, but that's it. But this is my favourite shade, and I'm just going to let the eye do the talking and my lips stay. Okay guys, so the last thing that is my favourite is this Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb. I just love this because if you've got a matte lip like this that's a little bit too matte for you, you can add this on top and it's absolutely amazing. Or while say you're getting ready, you can add this, it'll moisturise your lips whilst you're getting ready, which is what I tend to do. So I'm just going to apply this on the top and watch it transform. Okay guys, so I was going to do my hair, but I kind of love this fluffy, bouncy look. So yeah, this is the finished look of my full face of favourite products that I'm obsessed with. I think that's everything. So yeah, these are my current favourite obsessions. Obviously they change from time to time, but I'm obsessed with quite a few of them. Yeah, I really like how this turned out. So if you do like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and yeah, let me know if you want to see anything, what looks you want to see, anything you want me to change. Comment down below, and yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Alright guys, so I thought I was recording, but clearly I wasn't. But I'm just taking the shade Shisha Schmirk from the Fenty Beauty palette, and look at the pigment already. Imagine if I was using their primer, it'd be sick, but personally I didn't pick up the primer because I just wanted to try out the palette without one, and also because the primer is actually transparent and I like one that like covers the eye, so you've got like a clean canvas. So yeah, that's why I like that. With Shisha Schmuck, I'm just making this like a transition shade and also getting this into my crease. Alright guys, so I'm just going in with Shisha Schmuck still. And what I'm doing is, usually what I've seen is the new method is where they do the whole eye and then they like literally cut this and leave all this messy. But what I really like to do is my way. So obviously I'll just like sweep the transition shade and then focus the colours here and just like leave this blank so you get that halo eye. And I think that's where I went wrong last time, is that I just tried out a new thing and I just literally panicked so much, especially with new brushes. I mean, look how like this is going so far and I'm not even like struggling to do it. So yeah, and then what I'm going to do with this shade is a teeny bit is just take that through the crease as well. Then you all know that I like to like connect these two together. So next up I'm taking the shade Soak It To Me, which is this dark shade here, and with the same brush, this is the Jolie Beauty number 7 brush, the same as I applied the last shade to. Don't know if this is going to work, but I'm just taking it on the brush and I'm just going to place it in exactly the same outer corner and inner corner. Oh yeah, that's worked a treat. I knew Rihanna wouldn't let me. Rihanna never lets me down, I'm telling you. I'm just taking this on the outer corner and the inner corner. Alright guys, so I feel as though this up here is looking a little bit washed out. So what I'm planning on doing is taking Fez Up, which is this shade here, and I'm just going to run that through it a teeny bit, like focusing it through the crease upwards, just to give it like a little bit of a wash of colour, just so that it doesn't look so washed. I mean, I hardly even touched it and it's got pigment there already. So I'm just using this just like through the transition shade, just so that it doesn't look so washed out, because it just feels that it looks a little bit washed out in there. Okay, that looks miles better already. Wow, you can see the difference, how it like looks really washed out, whereas this side now it just looks really nice and blown out. Yes. Okay guys, so I'm going to smoke out the underneath, so I'm going to take a bit of Fez Up and mix it with Shisha Schmirk. So just mixing the two, and I'm going to go underneath my eye, but I'm not going to go all the way, I don't think. In fact, yeah, I'm going to go all the way, just because I'm going to use some shimmer schmirks, just because I'm going to use some shimmer shades, and what this will do is, when you apply the shimmer shades, it'll like buff it out and smudge it out for you. So now taking a smaller angled brush, what I'm going to be doing with this one is I'm going to be taking some nuts and dates. So taking nuts and dates, and I'm just going to be putting this on the outer corner about halfway up, so about here. And then what I really like to do is I kind of like to bring it up ever so slightly on this bit here, just so that it like blends in right here. And then going in with no additional product on this brush and just buffing that in a little bit. So now I'm just taking a clean like pointed brush, and I'm going to take this pink shade which is called Sahara Stunner, and that's going to be going on the inner corner. So now I'm going to be taking Evil Genie, or as I said in my other video, Evil Genie. I don't think I'm going to wet this brush. I'm going to apply this and then I might apply it wet, but first I'm just going to apply it dry. So I know this is a little bit dark, so I'm actually going to be taking a bit of the shade Saffron, and I'm just going to be putting this right on the outer here, just to give it a little bit of a depth and a bit of a spice. Alright guys, so I've just done this eye. My neighbours are in bed, so fuck them. I'm also on like Facebook Live, but yeah, I'll show you. Like I'm on Facebook Live. But yeah, I've just done this eye. I don't know if it matches, but whatever. So this eye, like, I feel as it like wishy-washes up here, so I just added another shade, Quicksand, just to like, I don't know. So yeah, I'm gonna highlight my inner corner. So because I'm so like a bit tanned now, I was gonna go in with the shade Moroccan Ice, which is this one, but I think I'm gonna go in with the shade Mirage, which is this deeper one. And yeah. Alright guys, so this isn't really giving me what I want, so I'm gonna go in with a little bit of Moroccan Ice just to see if it like brightens it up a bit. Ooh, it's turned it into like a pinky like shade. I love it. Alright guys, another palette that I'm obsessed with is the Fenty Beauty Galaxy palette. So as you all know, I was saving this, but I thought why not, and look at it, it's like all shimmer shades and I'm obsessed. So I'm going to be diving into a few of these just to make it pop. So I think I'm going to take this shade, which I don't even know, maybe it's Cosmic Ocean, fuck knows, but I'm going to put that on where I put Evil Genie, and also I'm going to put somewhere else. So yeah, we're just going to go with the flow, and I'm going to go away, put some lashes on, mascara, a bit of highlight, and I'll be right back.